What is up, you guys? Miami Hurricanes time, back with another video, and this one is going to have a whole bunch in it. We're going to be focusing on the 2020 class right after National Signing Day. What is Manny Diaz's staff doing on his official first class just by himself? How are things going on there? Evaluating the players, looking at some highlights, and also I'm going to sneak into the video random segments, some huge news that just dropped this week, like yesterday and today. So just keep on there, buckle up. It's exciting times to be a Cane, so listen in. But before I jump into it, I got one thing. I'm going to ask you just to do one thing. If you please like this video if you enjoy it, and subscribe. Hit that button down over there. We're a fun college football community. We're growing quick. We have like 700 subs, but I'm trying to get 1,000. So we can do community posts, polls, and we can do all sorts of fun stuff. If you can please help me out, share this with people that you think would enjoy it. But without further ado, let's get into it. So the first guy that you are wanting to know is Kahil Brantley. Now, he's a tight end, and I know you're probably like, never heard of him. He's a 2021 commit. Just announced recently, he's committed to the U. He's 6'2", 187 pounds, okay? So he's a pretty athletic dude at 16 years old. Don't let this weight mislead you. I saw that, my jaw dropped. I was like 220, 6'3". Yeah, that's a little bit of an exaggeration. I looked at other sources, and he's about 180, 6'3". He's committed to the U. Stephen Field doing his job and doing it very well. Now, let's go concentrate on the 2020 class, because 2021 class, it's got already 2 5-stars and 2 4-stars. It's getting loaded. Now, the question that I want you to focus in on while I'm discussing this, do you think that Miami will retain these commits? Will these commits follow with the Canes through the season, or will they drop off, or will they grow? Well, I mean, we definitely need more additions. This is the preliminary starting of it, but Miami's currently #1 in the ACC and 3rd nationally for the 2020 class, and 1st overall, both ACC and nationally for 2021, respectively. So, pretty awesome, pretty good start. But there's, as the season goes on, you need more than, about 10 guys that we have. So we're going to keep going. So think about it. Are we going to retain these guys? Why or why not? Next guy that you want to keep in mind about is Ladarius Tennyson, okay? Now, before I jump into him, I want you guys to just look at this, and this is exciting right here. So here's the recruiting database for guys in the ESPN 2020 Junior 300. Look at the list that it goes. This is the first 300 of Miami commits. First commit, Don Chaney Jr. Second commit, right here, defensive end. Third, fourth. I mean, we're just loaded. It's a whole bunch of U's. Yep, right up there with Clemson, Bama's. Another U. I mean, now, keep in mind, there's going to be more coming, a lot more. A lot of these guys are undecided. Another commit, another commit. I mean, I'm just giving you guys a little overview. Like, this class is looking fine, dandy. And there's a lot to get excited about. So the guy that I want to really let you guys know about, he's an underrated guy so far. These rankings are going to change as the season goes on. They still have the senior season, and I guess other stuff that they do during the spring to prove themselves. And this guy is a 3-star cornerback. His name is Jaden Francois. He's not related to the other Francois that we know of, but he is a 3-star cornerback. He probably will get up to a 4-star. Here's some more breakdown of him. He's 6 foot tall, 184 pounds. They say safety here, but as far as I know, it's cornerback. But keep in mind, these guys, they kind of move around where they're at and such. But he's got some pretty impressive film on him. But I'm going to keep moving on because there's so many other guys. A whole bunch of other guys, so much to get excited about. Samuel Anali, all right? Samuel Anali, I'm probably mispronouncing it, is a 4-star defensive end, already a 4-star. Just so you get an idea of how good of a talent guy he is, he has the best spark rating of any defensive end in the country currently. The best one. Now, it's kind of hard to get some film on these guys, but let me just show you. This guy is 16, maybe 17 about right now, and he's just going through, some workouts and such, but just look at his size. He's crouching down right now, but you'll see him walking around. He's just towering over dudes. He is fast. I mean, he's way taller than the coaches. He's a beast. He looks like a man, and he's only a junior right now. He's pretty insane. I mean, this guy just walking around, he's just towering over his teammates. And if you're watching this past, recruiting coverage from ESPN, even the great old Mark Richt and all of them. But they were saying, look, you go to SEC country and you see guys, they look like men. They don't look like boys. He's towering over the quarterback. He's the tallest dude on there. He's huge, guys. He's stinking huge. He's someone to get definitely excited about. Best rated defensive end by the Spark ratings so far. He's a Miami commit already. Hold on, buckle up. There's more stuff, but here's a droplet of news. So, just announced breaking news. I think it was last night. Justin Fields got his transfer waiver signed. NCAA said, you're good to go. You can play for Ohio State. So, for you Miami fans, us Miami fans, that's pretty big. Does this help Tate Martell? Does it improve his chances of getting his waiver? Personally, I think you have to look at it this way. NCAA has done no favors to Miami ever, and I don't expect them to. The only reason he can get his waiver signed, it's not the same kind of situation. It's different. He has a argument, a different type of argument. The only way they get it signed is more of a, look, this is how we're going to treat our athletes just everywhere. So that means everybody's going to be getting, really easy waiver signs and all that because they're, keep in mind that, hey, it's transfer portal time. This is what's going on. We need to put our athletes, we want to have a decent name to ourselves. I'd be surprised. It will be a pivot from where they've been going if they sign his waiver. So we'll see. I hope so. I really do. And I think he will be number one. If not, he'll be number two. But I think he'll be number one if he gets the waiver signed and be starter. But we'll see. We'll see. So we're moving on. There's more news. There's more news. It gets even better. The next guy that you want to keep in mind about is Brian Robinson. Now, Brian Robinson is a 4-star wide receiver, also committed to the U. He's been committed for a bit now. He's 6'2", 185 pounds. He runs a 4.48 40-yard dash, so he's pretty good. He's a guy to get excited about, and I was able to get some film on this guy that I think is pretty decent. So I'm going to show it for y'all. Y'all tell me what you think of him. Do y'all like him? Are you excited about him? I'll tell you which recruit I'm most excited about. It's pretty obvious, but, I mean, he's got really good, hand-eye coordination. He's got decent speed. He's pretty athletic, lunge for the pylon as you see there. He's a good, body frame. And these guys, to keep in mind, they're juniors. They're going to keep growing, bulking up. It's pretty impressive, their size and abilities as they are right now. And as far as I know, I may be mistaken, but I think the whole list I'm going through, all Miami guys. This is all Florida Miami guys, all local talent that is come to you. There he goes, flashing up the U. This guy is someone to get definitely very excited about. I really like him and what I see in him. He's shown really, really good abilities. And, I mean, look at the guys that, are offering him and interested. I mean, we're beating out Florida, Georgia, Florida State constantly. Just look at, here's another recruit, Samuel Nelly, that was talking about the defensive end. Yeah, we beat him out over Tennessee, A&M, Oregon, North Carolina State. I mean, he got offers from everyone already. And number one defensive end. What do you think? It's not surprising. So, now here's the top guy. But before I get into the top guy, another breaking news thing. Another huge breaking news. So, Manny Diaz said, this recruiting class was not how I liked it. They didn't do a good job, even though I wasn't head coach. We're wiping that board off. Bye. He's cleaned house. He's taken 3 guys from the recruiting staff already out. Gone. And it was funny. I was just reading, articles and they're discussing the class and whatever, and then it says updated, has been dismissed, or no more retaining his duties. Gone. They're decent guys. They have decent name to them. They know what they're doing, kind of thing. But they were not showing it on the paper and on the field, and the guys weren't coming in. Mandy said, "This is unacceptable. I have high standards. Gone. I'm gonna get my guys in." So he's put some guys in already. Now, not 100% recruiters, but I'm going to get into that a little bit later in the video. So hold on. Number one guy that I'm really excited about to seeing is, his name is Don Chaney Jr., a recent Miami commit, 5'11" running back, 195 pounds. He's already pretty good bulk to him. He committed to the U. It's pretty awesome. He's a 4-star, sometimes a 5-star, depends where you look at. He's still got a year to prove his abilities. I think he's going to get the 5th star possibly. He's the 8th running back in the whole nation. He's exciting stuff, guys. He's the real deal. And I love how we're, future-proofing Miami. We're taking not decent guys, not average, not kind of there. The top guys, top defensive end, top running backs, top safeties, cornerbacks, all of them, wide receivers. We're doing real good in these upcoming classes. Now it's really early, but you gotta get excited. You got to get excited. It's pretty darn cool. Here's some film on this guy. He makes some insane cuts. What I really liked about him, I was reviewing his film. He has an ability to be very fast. He makes really good cuts. He's very strong and powerful. But the other thing that you'll subtly notice, he's got very good balance. He has a really good center of gravity. Because you'll see these guys, all of them right there, just going, lunging at him, pulling, yanking. He's not even leaning much. He's standing firm and strong. It's pretty impressive, having such ease in the. He's kind of reminding me of Duke Johnson. If you guys remember, just the way of his style, how he made cuts and stuff. Duke Johnson's a little bit different, but he just has such a good center of balance. It's impressive to me. He just does not go down. He's coming to the U, committed. I think we'll retain him. So you keep in mind, do you guys think, throw down in the discussions below, will we retain these guys? Are we going to keep this going? Is there going to be more additions as the U goes through the 2019 season? What do you guys think? I'm curious to see. I'm really excited. So the last part of the news about Miami stuff is pretty cool. We got Dallas Crawford is officially on the defensive side, kind of like a graduate assistant type of deal. I believe he was before at Georgia, actually, for the wide receivers. And the other guy that we're coming in is also a Georgia graduate assistant. Coming in, he's just a quality control guy. He developed Jake Fromm. So it's pretty good guys. And you know what? I was looking at it. Manny Diaz is doing this with the staff. He's almost making it like a recruiting college football team. He's like, look, if we're going to have turnover and we're going to have people going away because we're having success and other people trying to pull them away to the NFL or whatever, I'm going to have guys in place that will be next in line. First, second, third string, these graduate assistants, they're going to be there. They're going to see how the best in the nation do it. And, they'll be able to be elevated through the staff if change happens. If not, they'll be very successful at the U and go and take that somewhere else. Hopefully not. I really like these guys. So what do you guys think? Drop your thoughts below. I'm going to end this video asking you guys, just please subscribe if you haven't. Share this with people who haven't. There is a link down below. Canes Corner, if you could please tip $1, $5, $10, $15, I don't care. Any amount works. I'll be sure to broadcast it all over. They'll be all across the screen, top in the corner, have it in the background. We're trying to get in this offseason the coolest Miami Hurricanes corner ever. We're going to build it up. We're going to have a whole bunch of neat designs. I have things down the works, down the pipes. They're coming in. Well, I'm working on them. It's going to be exciting stuff. So that's it. That's it for this video, guys. At the end of the day, we know, though, it's all about the U.